What's that, sorry?
What size do you normally go up to?
So small to extra large.
I would have
That's
taken
right.
it. I would have taken it large.
You might have to just be what it is.
And it's honestly, like, zero distractions will have you so in tune with your own self because there's no other option. Right, let's go. I've got approximately like 17 minutes to do my makeup. Yeah, so that is not going to happen. I've got these glasses, by the way. Are they cute? Oh my goodness, I'm not even talking to the mic. What sort of content creator? Aren't they cute? Okay, we don't have time for all of this. My first step to my makeup is always a Summer Fridays. I've acquired 3 of these now. I've got the vanilla one. This one is the iced coffee one, and then this one is the sweet mint. Summer Fridays, I love you. Please, if you see this, sponsor me. I'm in dire need. I literally cannot live without this now. Please. Okay, let's get started. So I've done my skincare. I've already done my eyebrows. I literally just gel them up with a bit of this, which has been discontinued. My alarm's going off and ruining my desperate need of getting ready quickly. I recently got this I want to use as a concealer, but quickly realised it's not good enough as a concealer. So I have to go back to using this e.l.f. one because my Lottie London concealer that I love so much has been discontinued. What am I doing? I usually do my makeup in this. I have to use this e.l.f. one, which is just, to be honest, not my favourite, but we make a do. When I'm in a rush, I just use a foundation brush to blend everything and anything. It just needs to get done, really. So yeah, I mean, it works the fastest. To be honest, I do when I'm not in a rush as well, because it just works fast. Oh, I'm really needing to go. But today I wanted to talk about being alone. So I recently went on a trip to the Lake District. Solo. This is my second solo trip. My first solo trip was to Barbados. I have like one video on it on my page. I have now, I guess, become acquainted with traveling alone. But one thing I noticed when, oh goodness me, makeup always takes longer when you're in a rush. Like, why am I finding random spots to cover now that I need to go? Right, this isn't going to be the smoothest look, and I just have to be okay with that. Somebody's going to come for me, putting this directly on my face. I do not care. I'm so sorry, don't copy me there. I'm acquainted now with travelling alone. And I'd say I've always been acquainted with being alone, which is something that I realised on this trip to the Lake District. And I realised that I've been living in a very, what do you call it, a lonely state. It sounds quite dramatic, but it's real life. Like, it's what I realised while I was there. I wouldn't say it was like just there. It happened when I was in Barbados as well. I had quite a lonely moment where I was like, oh my goodness, it's quite lonely. Goodness me, like, I love being alone. I can be alone. I'm very capable of being alone, but it doesn't take away the loneliness of being alone. And I think that's what a lot of people are quite scared of in terms of solo traveling and going to places alone. My sister, I recently swapped a concealer with my sister for this Kiko one, but I find that's not bright enough, so I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. one. As you can tell, I've been trying to move away from e.l.f. It's not working. I guess it's just what it's meant to be. One thing that I realised when coming back was really weird, and I was like, oh my goodness, am I is there something wrong with me? Is that I actually quite enjoyed that feeling of loneliness. And I know it just sounds a bit sad, doesn't it? Like, who enjoys feeling a bit, a deep feeling of loneliness? But I feel like one thing it makes me do is really connect with myself and understand who I am in that moment. When you have no distractions and nobody to run to, nobody to talk to. There was a time at the lakes that I did get lost in the forest. There is a vlog coming out on that, by the way, so don't worry if you want tea behind that trip. There is a vlog coming out on it. I just haven't finalised what I'm going to say in that vlog or what I'm going to talk about. I think it's something similar to this topic, but I just haven't finalised what exactly it is that I want to talk about, so I can't release it yet because I just want to release a video, you know, it's quite a meaningful video to me as well, so I don't want it to have zero purpose behind the narrative. And so for me, like in school, I was a loner. I was the one like awkward kid. I had anxiety I've struggled with anxiety since I was like from nursery is what I can remember. Being in nursery and being anxious, you know, being scared of people, not wanting to talk. I never spoke in school. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've raised my hand up in school to speak. Obviously, Come to Christ has really helped me with that, and now I'm a lot more confident. Now I'm able to speak in front of large crowds. That was the main thing, like large crowds, public speaking. It was like, oh, treacherous. But yeah, so because of that, I think I really learned well how to cope with being alone because it wasn't an option per se. It's Anastasia bronzer. I need to check how much I've got left. Okay, this Anastasia bronzer I got because it was on sale and it is beautiful. Like the consistency is absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna annoy you guys. I know some of you guys, I've got makeup artist friends probably irritated by me using the foundation brush for everything, but yeah, I think I learned well how to be alone. No, I know I learned well how to be alone from a very young age. It got to a point where I think I masked how much it bothered me. And these solo trips have revealed how much it does bother me being alone, especially I remember in Barbados, there was one on the last night, I was like, I'm going to have a cute dinner by the sea, insert pics. And oh my goodness, it just hit me like a wave. Like I was right by the waves. Does anyone else say R's as W's? Yeah, okay. I was right by the waves and it hit me like a wave. I'm alone in this moment. Everyone else was with people, laughing up a storm, and it was me and it was God, which I always thank God for that. You know, Jesus said, I'm alone. I'm not alone, for the Father is with me. And that's how I feel on these trips. However, not having, you know, a human there with you undeniably can be very lonely. This is the Huda Beauty, what's it, Easy Bake, yeah, Kanafa. This is old, I'll probably need a new one, but let's not get into that. And then how to be alone from a young age. I'd say it's a pro and a con, because obviously you get the sense of hyper independence where it's like, oh, I don't need anyone, but you get to a point where you're like, you do. But because you've lived, that's too high. Because you've lived in, you know, in that state of hyper independence for so long, not necessarily out of choice, but necessarily out of survival, you don't really know how to ask. It's like at this point in time, would I want friends or, you know, closer relationship with the friends that I do have? Yeah, but then how do I go about that when I've become so used to being alone that the presence of people, and I'm not gonna lie, annoys me sometimes. This is something obviously that I need to sit down and unpack with God, but I do not like being around people too much. It drains my social battery, not in a way that's like, oh my goodness, like, not to say anyone's faking it, but not in a like introvert type of way. Like this probably is introvert. I physically cannot, like, I physically need to leave a room if I'm overwhelmed by the presence of too many people, or even one person and they've done something that's like, why would you do that? Sometimes I'm just like, this is exactly why I would rather stay at home and I'd rather be alone. And I don't think that's good. I think there's pros and cons to being alone, but I don't think that side of it is good. We are not lonely creatures. When God created Adam, he said it's not good for man to be alone, and he gave him Eve. But I want to talk about the positive sides of it, because there was something that I came across in the Bible that was so tea. Oh my goodness, I just have to share with you guys. Right, just get this done. Okay, I've got this all over my hand. These all fire blushes are my favourite cream blushes ever, and this Chem blush is my favourite dry blush. The only thing I'd say about these fire blushes is they're the hardest thing to open. Literally, I have to get my scissors out. Always have my scissors on deck to open them. This one is Cherry and this one is Rust. And Rust has been my go-to recently. This terracotta shade of blush I'm absolutely loving, adoring. As I was saying, I came across something that was entirely 2T in the Bible, and it's about Abraham. And I can't tell you the amount of times I've read Genesis. It's a lot of times. Obviously, I'm doing this. No, it's not obvious, but I am doing this Bible in a year plan. I just really love the shade, and it starts at Genesis. So, the part where God tells Abraham to leave, right? I've been reading the TPT because I love how it breaks it down. If you think you only need to read the Bible in KJV, please get rid of that mindset. Read the Bible in the translation that God speaks to you, because TPT has been that translation for me, and I've been learning so much more than sitting there struggling with KJV, which I never did because it was NIV for me. Do you know what I mean? Because I just wasn't going to pretend. Do you know what I mean? I just wasn't going to pretend. And I think a lot of people pretend to understand KJV and they just don't. I think it's limiting your Bible growth. I think you need to open up TPT, open up NIV, open up ESV, ERV. Open them up. No shame, no shame. I'm a TPT guy as of right now. And I'm 3 years in the game. I'm not like, just gave my life to Christ. The part where God tells Abraham to leave. And bearing in mind, Abraham is my favourite Old Testament Bible character. I love him. I feel like him and King David, I genuinely feel like we could be mates. I just relate to them very much. Hold on, let me see what I need to do next. Some Rimmel, exaggerate, waterproof eye, what? Definer. I'm not a makeup good. I'm not a makeup content creator, guys. I'm gonna go in with this mascara. It's my favourite mascara, but I love the waterproof version. But I heard that waterproof mascara is bad somehow. So I got the non-waterproof version, and I like the waterproof version better. So God tells Abraham now to leave his homeland, but the Hebrew of that is lech lecha. Don't do me, guys, on my pronunciation. Lecha, lech, lech. Anyone who's Hebrew, Arabic, teach me. Teacher, go. Okay, I'm gonna look here now, but listen to this. Right, God tells Abraham to leave. The Hebrew translation for that is lech lecha. This means so many different things. It made me so excited. I'm gonna probably maybe link the article that I read that broke down to different translations, but the one that TPT broke it down as is go and find yourself. As someone who loves traveling, who loves exploring, who hates being bound to one place, me that feels genuinely imprisoned when I have to stay in a certain country for too long. I think it's like, if you want to like punish me, do that. It means go and find yourself, and in different obviously translations that it can be broken down as, one is go to yourself, which means to go to who you actually are, to who God actually made you to be. One is go for yourself, which means go for your own benefit, because Abraham could only have children when he was on that journey or in Canaan. The other one is go with yourself. This one, extremely key. God did a big one with this one. Go with yourself. Like when you're going and you're going on all your travels, because God told Abraham he's going to make his name great. And in ancient, obviously, in the region, in ancient times, that was a big thing. Like having a good name, it was a good thing. It was a great thing, even in today's age, but shame kind of went out the window in our generation, so maybe not. Abraham was going with his influence, he was going with who God made him to be, he was going with like his own grace of God that he carried upon his life, his print and his mark of God that, God blessed him with. He was leaving that effect everywhere, to the point where, we to this day, me being Nigerian, living in the UK, say, oh, God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, that's how much of a stamp he left. Let's go by yourself, which means obviously leave everything you've ever known. Go, just go by yourself, go with your, just go. Those are the 4 translations. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late. I am. You know what? That's okay. That's fine, because I'm filming and, it's a lot sometimes. But that is the final translation. Go by yourself. All of these literally spoke to me. I've done my base now. I'm just gonna wipe this off. I usually do a bit of bronzer down my nose, but I think actually it's fine, to be honest. Like, or whatever at this point. I need to go. MAC chestnut. I'm gonna do my lips. It meant so much to me to read that, and it changed my whole psyche. So obviously Abraham reaped the benefits of going on this solo trip. Well, he was with his family. I real life travel solo. No, I'm not doing Abraham, but yeah. No, I'm joking. Not kind of not. I think there's a difference between going somewhere by yourself, which so I'm not taking it with Abraham. He left everything he ever knew. And also one thing I learned as well was that Abraham went from, I think it was ancient Mesopotamia. That was popping. That was like the Western world, back then, to Canaan, which was like obscure. Um, just a little obscure. What's the last place in London? He went to, basically he went from the top to the ghetto, which is a lot. It's a lot for someone to leave their gods that they've known, their family, their place of living, everything, and just get up and go. But I will say there was a difference between traveling by yourself, as in me alone, Zoe, and me traveling with my sister or me traveling with my mum. There is such a difference. Zero distractions will have you so, like, how centered within yourself, so in tune with your own self, because there's no other option. Like, you don't have somebody distracting you, don't have someone to run to if something goes wrong. It's only like it's you and God. So when I was lost in the forest in the Lake District, there was literally me and God. And it was pouring it down, it was dark, and there was a whole lot going on that I can't even begin to explain, because goodness me, like, it was really traumatic, guys. It was me, and I only had the name of the God of my God. I only had the name of my God to call on. I think that's enough. I don't know what lip I want to do. It wasn't recently, it was in September. I got this Clarins lip oil. It's in the shade Almond, and it's the perfect nude for any of my dark skin girlies. This is the perfect nude for you. See where that takes me? And then I'm going to put on some Rafai, love you, sponsor girl. Summer Fridays. Listen, I need to get my sponsors in. These are the best lip glosses. I'm not even just saying it. These are, like, you can see, I use them. Real life. I use them. Okay, so this is what I do. This is my jam. When I do my lip liner. I go in Summer Fridays for hydration, especially. I mean, I live in London. Like, I real life use these products I'm recommending you guys. I'm not just saying it. So I go in with a bit of Summer Fridays, and then this is the Rafai Oat lip gloss rather. And I'll go in a little bit of this, so just, yeah, I'll go in a little bit of this. I'm going for like a natural kind of nude lip, and I'll top that up as I go along the day. I'm trying out this Trigger setting spray. I don't know how much I love it. I think I do like it more than some other ones I've tried. There are positives and there are negatives of being alone. Obviously, you get the side of hyper independence, but you get the side of finding yourself, who you are, and being able to connect with God while you're alone. For example, Jesus always going to the mountains, always saying, like, Jesus went to a solitude place because it is so important for your mental health. And I would say rather for your mental health, but essentially it's so important for yourself to know who you are, to spend time genuinely alone. And that's the conclusion of my matter. There are pros and there are cons, but I just wanted to share what I learned about Abraham, because that really floored me. It really sent me, and I just think it's so good. This is my makeup look. I need to put all of this away. I'm going to show you guys what I'm wearing. So today, as I said in the intro, I will be going to uni, which I'm currently late for, and then I will be going to manufacturers with. So if you don't know, I've recently become creative director for a brand that is relaunching, so I can't say too much. Yeah, so I'm just wearing these because of Alice white trousers. I recently got this jacket from Zara, and I feel like every time I wear it I just aura farm like so hard. And I love this about a coat, because I feel like a coat always it can just take you from like here to here, like could just really elevate your whole presence. Like, you put on a trench coat, and you know that guy that does roly-polies in the middle of the Parisian streets, and he puts on his trench coat and he just flaps in it. It can really take you, it can take up levels, a good coat. I'm in love with it, and I don't know if I'm going to stop wearing it for a while. Plan is, we're going to uni, I'm going to get my shoes. I recently got these shoes, which I want to show you. I recently got these trainers, and I could wear them, I do want to wear my loafers, so I'm going to wear my loafers from ASOS, and they're like the most comfortable loafers I've ever put on my feet. They made these amazingly. I don't know what the stain is. We're gonna forget about that because I need to go. I look good. Oh my goodness, I look so good. Slay. Okay. Okay, so now I have the funnest job of packing everything from these 2 bags into this bag because that's not mine. Products, the lip products. If you're a lip product person like me, please let me know. It's really justified. It's really justified because you just never know, do you? Okay. Wow. I just realised I forgot a scent, so let's pick that out. Don't know what happened to this, but I always like to go with a bit of whey. I just like smelling like coconut. It's like my favourite scent, even if it's winter. I want to smell like summer personally. Oh, I do have some fragrances which I really love. Thing is, I just can't find them. Please ignore the clothes in the back. I'm kind of subject to wearing this one Glossier one. It's a Glossier You Do. I just still want to wear it though. Like all my K Ali, I've got a K Ali little tester set, and the ones that I like, I don't know where I've put them. So it's not like I can really wear them because I don't know where they are. This is the fit. Don't know what's on my shoe. We're just gonna ignore that and have a good day. Cannot forget my iPad. And it's honestly like one of the best things that's happened to me. I literally prayed for this. It's literally a testimony. So yeah, thank God. Thank God for me, guys, that He gave me an iPad mini. Let's go. I'm not entirely late, but I'm not entirely early either. So guess we're in the middle. It's not great, but I'm gonna excuse myself because I was making this video and everything takes twice as long when you're filming content. By the way, how cute is my mic? I've never seen anyone with a white one. Just matches my aesthetic. Always, 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 always watering. So I do study fashion. I study fashion business management. I'm actually in my final year doing my dissertation, which is due in 2 months, so be praying for me, guys. But I'd usually have research methods, which is my dissertation module on this day, but I didn't check and I didn't have a lecture, so it was kind of left for no reason, just listen to some music and ate something and edited this vlog. But my other module, which is my only other module aside from this, is actually called luxury marketing and brand development. So that's I'm good, thank you. I didn't have one. I just couldn't use it. Okay, so what you're about to see here is us actually going into the manufacturers, and I guess I'll let you have a little listen in to some of the things we did. This video was a lot longer, these videos are a lot longer compiled, but I just thought I'd cut it down just to keep confidential information out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Trousers.
It's straightforward.
The polos, those are the shorts.
find out and for us to sort of establish a supply chain for you guys.
Yeah.
So that's
One
what
thing
it's
I will
all
say is I'm super excited to be working with this band. It's been an amazing process so far. I think they're just genuinely amazing people. When you work with amazing people, it just makes your job so much easier. So yeah, designing's been it's kind of been fun coming back into the designing because for those of you who are new around here, I did have a clothing line of my own, which was women's wear, modest women's wear, and kind of focused on evening wear, so dresses, etc. So yeah, it's just nice coming back into designing. Starting off with menswear is very interesting as well. So we'll see where this goes, and I'm super excited for the launch. It's honestly, it's incredible. It's incredible stuff, and I'm so glad and so honored to be a part of it. So yeah.
March, April. And then on the 15th, announce it, and then just have like a 6-week lead up time.
Yeah, so you guys have got my number, you know, you can give me a shout whenever you want to say, you know, we're thinking about this, what can we do.
Yeah, I think. I tried to record him, I didn't even get him.
Is that gonna stay? Oh yeah. Okay. I just like his passion. I feel like working with someone with passion is so much different than working with someone without it. And then it usually takes 3 to 4 hours for a pair of basic trousers. I thought it'd be nice to leave some of these discussion clips in so you can see a bit of the behind the scenes and basically a bit of the decision making process. Quick maths, what's 45 times 7?
No, go and do it. You know, I've been trying to. No, calculator, go and do it. 45 times what?
We're gonna just calculate. I'm gonna do it all day.
45 times
7.
Oh.
Okay, go on. What is it?
45 times 7.
Yeah.
45 times 2 is 90. 2, 4, 6.
90,
980,
180.
270. And then now it's just at 10.
So what you saying?
Wait. 980, 27, and then 10. 280, bro. 280.
That's 350.
Oh, days, bro. I
Guys.
need to go back to school.
I don't even bother involving myself in that.
I like this quick maths. Oh, I'm just gonna use chat with this.
It's actually your...
Ever since chat came,
Yo,
we're gonna
brain
abuse
rot.
it.
losing brain cells. And then asking chat, what time is it?
And then they get the overall price for the garment from that. So the overall price of what we pay for the trousers comes from that sampling price.
150.
157.5. That's half of 315.
Okay.
157.5.
Then half it again.
157.5.
Yeah. So
125. No.
50. 75. I think it's like 77.5. I'm guessing.
Cool. Now let's see.
Was it 315? What?
Is this going in there? Is this our maths?
Yeah.
Yay.
You're gonna see.
You know, we're gonna be selling stuff. Don't even know how to
Comedy
do
maths.
Oh.
I was close.
78.
78.75.
Okay.
I was close.
But I call next one's you though, you know. Next one's you. The next maths one.
No, I've got maths 3 times.
Is it?
Yes. Don't ask me any questions.
Yes.
Don't ask me any questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's a big introduction. And the prices are not low, but reasonable at first. But as we've gotten like that demand, that following, that there's a word I'm looking for. It's like a different word for trust.
Social proof.
Yes, social proof, credibility.
Yeah.
Then it's like we can start dictating how we want to do things initially, like how we initially wanted to do things. I'm not saying this is the plan, but it's,
We're gonna be like, oh, second job, why is it gone so X, Y, and Z? Of course, like down the line, yes, but I feel like initially you got to maintain what you started off with for a bit, then changing it. I don't think you can just change it straight away.
no, for sure.
But I think even if you change it initially, it's not going to sit well with customers. Like I've seen, guys, trust me, I've seen when people increase their prices and it's not even by a lot. And then they'll just leave their customer base because they're like, what on earth are you doing? Like, that's not how you started off. Somebody, £800 is £8. Like I always say this.
Man,
Yeah.
it's the quality, and I feel like where we're trying to see it, it's just the quality. It's especially how ours is minimal. Like, the quality has to be good.
Good, yeah. Probably too.
You have to fly to Turkey, do you?
Of course you do.
Huh?
You have to fly to Turkey.
What do you mean?
Like, do you have to, the transport wise?
Yeah.
Have
There's
to
no
fly?
train, yeah, there's no
But
train.
you thought you got to take train?
I thought you could do
There's no
something.
train?
I don't know what you. I don't know what I thought you
France.
could
Is
do.
that France?
I
France.
thought it was a France.
Yeah.
Yeah, France is calm. There's other places that you can drive to though.
Yeah, Amsterdam.
Germany, no?
Yeah, you can drive to Germany.
That's a ball. When we went there, we took plane. That was like a decade ago. 2 decades ago.
When you went there.
I was the journey. Time ago, bro.
2 decades?
I was free.
You remember that?
I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm joking.
what's going on?
I'm joking. I was definitely young though, but now I might have to just be what it is. I mean, sounds good. So what we say now? Head over to.
I should go to the
Oh, the trims.
yeah.
Deep this. Imagine if it's like, it's not even about competition. It's about heart, like you said.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's heart. It's not. If I have a better something, it's my heart posture that will make me go, you know what? I'm not for you. Like, bro, too many things comes from missed opportunities that I feel like.
No, I hear it. Let's go though. We'll just see what you're saying. And go from there.
Location.
It's a situation.
Yeah.
And let's just navigate. Let's see. Might get nothing from it. We might get something.
What
from
time was the meeting meant to start?
3. Or well, we said after 3.
His is
Pretty sure. Yeah.
he's 20 minutes away.
Is it?
Well,
So I done my test, man. Good old test.
Are you doing test here?
Yeah.
I'll send it to you Friday. I don't know if that room. Did I room?
Yeah, but what one is it? Yeah, one. Yeah. Yeah, got it.
thank you.
Yeah. No, I think 3 days it'll be done.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like, like I said, I'm working on a backlog. I've promised slots to clients. So if you told me like in 6 weeks you're gonna have a launch, I'll have everything ready for you, no problem. But if you came to me tomorrow, I always said to me in 2 weeks from now you need the launch.
Really bad stuff.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
This manufacturer actually had a clothing brand, and can we just take a moment? Look at this jacket. And it came in like a khaki. My wish list, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
I think that jacket, will set it apart.
definitely.
I think for me though, I'd get a large. I think the medium suited you so well.
Yeah, I think large is better.
That's
Large.
making me wanna.
This is pretty.
We should do unisex.
I'm not gonna lie.
That was unisex jacket, right?
That was a unisex jacket.
Yes, it looks so good.
That's what I'm saying.
On camera, get this on camera. Rock, paper, scissors, you sitting in the passage. Well, out of one though.
Wait, let me.
Hey, just hold the camera. Hold the camera. I'm not sitting in the.
First to one.
Paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah,
She's comfortable in the. She's comfortable.
in the back.
Actually, yeah.
Sorry, innit? It's an actual relationship. It's an actual come up story. I think he and one thing I love about him is that's what I said. It's about heart. Just he saw Zoe's phone was on 4% and charged
I
it.
charged it. You know, I was thinking that.
You know, it's the little things like that. You don't, even if he's acting or not. I would have never clocked her phone was on 4%.
Yeah.
I would have never even looked at that to care for that. It's them little things you have to actually like pen it down.
I do love that it's 85. Like 70 years of experience is wild.
That's a lot of experience.
That is
Though, that's a lot of
wild.
experience to pass on to somebody else, though.
Literally.
Yeah, 70
70 years.
in anything, you will be great.
Literally.
Yeah. But if you
I know
meet him
Zoe's
as
thinking
well,
about the food.
Thinking about what's it?
Taba.
Taba.
And Taba Suya, Taba Suya.
You say in Taba as well? You're even
Yeah,
mad.
Zoe still.
Taba,
Taba
bro.
Soya, Taba Soya, Taba Soya.
Taba, bro. But I'm happy, man. We thank God, man. We actually thank God.
Thank you. Guys, we got the expert. It's so funny watching this back because Jeremy on the right here was making it seem like these two sauce thingy majiggies that came with the meat. So basically, this is like taba. I once called it ntamba, and people were coming for me. Yeah, and well, this isn't taba. It's the meat. Yeah, it's basically Nigerian suya. What? It's basically Congolese suya. Right, okay. And then he was making it seem like it was spicy. Guys, it wasn't that spicy. And then no one to tell me that Scotch bonnet doesn't have a taste, please. Alright, guys, apparently Scotch bonnet doesn't have a taste.
Doesn't have a taste. What's the taste? Describe the taste.
Like, it's got a certain flavour profile. If you don't get it,
I don't want to get it.